Good morning, Joshua Tree.
Good morning, Joshua Tree.
Yeah. Hey, it's Buster of the Desert here.
It's not too early in the morning because we are drinking wine. Just want to make that point.
Well, of course, that's what you do out in the desert, right? Yeah. And Joshua Tree time for breakfast is anytime after, 11 in the morning?
Yeah, exactly.
So here's cheers to nice weather here.
Absolutely.
I'm here today with Miri Hunter, the lovely and the talented singer, songwriter. What other skills have I
Actor, teacher. I just do whatever I need to do to have life. I'm starting to do some art, so that's interesting.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
A lot of artists up here at Joshua Tree, obviously. That's what we're all about, talking to different artists, musicians, that make this such a wonderful place to live.
Absolutely.
Now, Miri, you weren't born here in the hills of Joshua Tree, were you?
I wasn't, Buster. I was actually born in the hills of Virginia.
Oh, really?
Roanoke, Virginia. It's a small town. It's about 4 hours southwest of D.C., and it's 6 hours northeast of Nashville.
I see. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm from West Virginia.
I didn't know that. Where in West Virginia?
Yeah, I'm from a little mining town called Otsego, West Virginia.
I have not heard of that.
Now, I'm not surprised. Believe me, it's a dirt road off the side of a bypass going down into a holler, as they call it, old mining town.
Oh.
Yeah, West Virginia. We're all the derelicts that Virginia threw out.
Sorry about that.
And,
these things happen.
Yeah, well, so how long have you been out here? There seems to be a fly out here in Joshua Tree. It's really rare, but it seems to have gotten in there. Yeah. So how long or when did you first come over here to California?
Oh, to California. Well, I came to California in 94, 95, I think. I was living in Boston. No, I wasn't. I was living in Albuquerque. And then I followed a friend over to San Francisco. I lived in San Francisco and then in Berkeley. All that took about 10 years. And then I came to LA to do the acting thing. And I was there for about 8 or 9 years. And then I just got tired. And I moved up to Morongo Valley. A friend of mine had a house there. And I said I had to get out of LA just for a bit. So she said, go stay there for a couple of months. So I went and stayed there for a couple of months. And I just fell in love. You know, the sky is so amazing at night. And
for you folks out there that's never been up here to the high desert in Joshua Tree, the nighttime is something really special. It really is. When you're in LA, and you said you've been there, and even in San Francisco's got the fog, it'll give you some cover. Right. LA's got the smog, it'll give you some cover. But out here in Joshua Tree, it is beautiful at nighttime. There's so many stars out here. It's just fantastic. It makes for a nice evening too.
Because it's cooler because the sun's out
absolutely.
And the temperature.
Now in Joshua Tree, we're about 15, 20 minutes away from Palm Springs in the low desert, and it's always 10, 15 degrees cooler up here.
Yeah.
It makes it nice. Makes it nice. Yeah, Mary. So let's talk a little bit more about exactly your coming here. What's some of the best thing that you really like about Joshua Tree that we haven't mentioned yet?
The music scene's amazing. I've met so many amazing musicians up here, and I've got to play with so many amazing people. That's just really broke open my music coming up here, having places to play. It'd be great. I'm sorry, Buster and Roses is closed because it was a great venue to play in, right?
Well, it's really we had Miri. Actually, we met Miri when we were doing an art auction down at Willie Boys at the time.
Right.
And we started talking, and I said, yeah, we're opening up a wine tasting room. We're working on that. And she says, I play and sing, play guitar and stuff. I go, well, come on up. So she was one of our first guests up here, and one of our last, too. Yeah. Back last June, she came and you had some friends with you, too.
I did. I had some great musicians with me. I had Jeff Boaz came up, and he played drums and percussion, and then Rick Chafee was our lead guitar player. It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
great audience.
We had some good times, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so tell us a little bit more about your vision for the future. You're going to be singing, writing more?
I'm definitely going to be singing, going to be writing. I'm going to make more trips out to Nashville because I'm in now I'm in that writing world right now. So I'm just working on it to get the big hit. That'll be awesome. Maybe Reba McEntire will be singing one of my songs.
Wow,
that'd be
wouldn't that be
awesome.
something, huh?
Or someone, Carrie Underwood's okay too.
Sure. Or anybody in that country vein.
Garth Brooks would be great. But that's the main plan, is to get the song, to get more music and get the music out there, the songs recorded. That's the plan.
Yeah, that's a good plan, definitely.
And to keep singing up here because it's great.
Well, I tell you what, it's so inspirational up here. When you get up here, I don't know if you knew this, but back in the day, when the hair wasn't gray, I used to sing in a band back in Ohio, a couple of bands. We did a lot of English rock and roll, which I liked, and I really had a good time. And I tell you, coming up here and meeting all these musicians and artists makes that creativity want to just like pop out, you know. Yeah. Who knows? You know, maybe I'll have our buddy Gar Robinson. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll go down there sometime, and I'll make some kind of a video or something. Or I definitely want to interview Gar. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's an awesome.
And maybe I could talk him into recording a couple of things for me.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
he's
it would
a great
be.
guy.
Yeah, I'm over there going like this because we don't have a sign on our door saying, "Hey, no entrance, recording," but that's okay. We had to type with the bell ringing, which is bringing us to our end of our interview with Miri Hunter.
So short.
Oh no, let's make it a little bit longer.
All right, okay. Can I just say about that another project that
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
There's a director named John Huff, and he's got a film that he's producing and raising funds for, and I'm the lead in the film. So that's exciting, and I'm looking forward to getting that underway and the production actually going. And I've written some songs with another friend of mine that will be in it. The songs will be in it, so I'm looking really forward to that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
It's going to be great. It's a great script.
Where do you get your inspiration from? Is there artists out there that you've met or you not necessarily met, but heard as a young person and really said, "Hey, I want to be like that," or somebody you really admire?
There is somebody like that.
Who's that?
It's Elton John.
Elton John?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but when I was a kid, I played piano. I was trained on piano, and then it's also classical and everything. And then this man comes out and he's doing these crazy things. But he's an amazing player, and he's an amazing singer, and the songs that he writes with his songwriting partner, Bernie Taupin, they're phenomenal.
Oh yeah, I remember when they first came out, that first Elton John album. Played it till the grooves were gone,
Right, he just sort of like came out of nowhere. I know he didn't come out of nowhere, but that album was so amazing.
Yeah. Those English guys, they got some talent over there.
Yeah, some of them are pretty good, yeah.
Have you ever met Elton John?
No, I haven't met Elton, but I've met Bernie.
Oh, really?
I've met Bernie. Bernie is a musician, lyricist, but he's also a visual artist. So I met him at one of his art openings. He's really nice guy.
I'll have to hook you up with one of my Facebook friends, Lady Catherine. Lady Catherine is a real good friend of Elton John's.
Oh my gosh!
And she's an artist, and she's done quite a few things for Elton John, and he's even pointed her out in the audience.
Really? Oh, that's so
at
awesome.
certain times. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have to hook you two guys up.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah.
Okay, Elton John. Who else?
I grew up.
I tell you, I'm a little surprised you said Elton John.
Why?
Well, I thought maybe you'd come out with some lady that, some...
Well, I tend to just listen to what I like, and, I guess for lady, I was really inspired when Tracy Chapman made it big.
Oh, my buddy played bass guitar for her.
Do you know everybody, Buster?
No, I don't.
Well...
I'll hook you up with him, too.
Hook me up with him? That would be awesome, yeah. No, I've met Tracy.
Oh, yeah?
I met Tracy. I actually met her in Whole Foods in Berkeley.
Wow.
Because she lives up there and she came in for something.
Yeah, my buddy Bill Bodine, he's on Facebook. Yeah, he played bass and trumpet with her.
Okay.
He toured with her for several years. He's from my hometown.
In West Virginia?
Yeah, well, my hometown's actually in Ohio. We left that West Virginia when I was a year old. My parents were smart. Let's get out of here.
Get out of here.
Who wants to work at the mines?
Yeah.
Let's go work at the steel mills. Yeah.
Well, maybe they did.
A little bit different, yeah. But, he played with her quite some time.
Excellent.
Yeah, definitely Tracy Chapman is
It is. I love
fantastic.
her,
I just
yeah.
recently saw the movie of Bessie Smith.
Oh, with I forgot her name.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah. I love Queen Latifah.
Oh.
And I saw it also. I saw the movie also, and she's fabulous.
Oh.
And Monique was
she-
in it. Monique was fabulous in
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and it was a great story.
I recommend the
Great
movie,
story.
definitely,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and Queen Latifah, a little risque in this movie. You guys would like it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And you girls, because Queen Latifah. Is,
Oh, absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's pretty
It's a
hot.
great movie,
Yeah,
great
yeah,
movie.
Great movie.
What else has inspired you?
What else isn't? Well, I'm a big fan. I said I was trained in classical piano. J.S. Bach is my classical hero. So Baroque music, it's his music's so phenomenal.
I have a friend that
complicated.
used to be a
Don't introduce me to him because that might be scary.
Yeah.
That might be a little scary. But,
Yeah, I can't do that.
yeah. I love his music. It's just so complex and full of. It's just so if you keep going and going
Absolutely.
and going.
Love the
listen to-
Baroque, love
Yeah.
the old Germans. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to that kind of music.
Mm-hmm,
You know, of course, going to churches like Presbyterian churches, you know, that's all they like to play is
Right,
the
yeah,
old traditional
yeah,
German.
But they're good songs.
Oh, they're
good,
fantastic
right?
too.
That's a good
It's kind of
knowledge.
interesting too. If you go to another church that's more contemporary, like a Baptist or a Pentecostal or something, they might take the same song, but it'll be a lot faster.
A lot different.
A lot different, yeah. They'll change the beat around a little bit, but
Yeah.
I love the classic. I didn't know you were a trained classical pianist.
Yes, those are my roots. Those are my musical roots.
Jeez, I should have had you up here playing a piano at Rose and Buster's. Yeah.
No, it's been a while. It's been a while.
You
that
can
one.
read music, then I take it.
I can read music, yes.
Now that I got to tell you, I've met a lot of musicians up here myself too.
Right.
And every time I would ask somebody, I'd say, "Oh, you play the piano?" And they'd say piano, and they'd go, "Yeah, I do." And I go, "Oh, do you read music?" No. It's the same with a lot of guitarists too.
Right.
No, I just learned by my. And I'm like, geez. It seems to me that a musician, if they can read music, it seems like it would be a lot simpler to pick up a song, a copy, you know, to be able to do it, because you can pull up it on YouTube or you can pull up the music anywhere online, and you see the notes, and if you already know what they are, you could go ahead and pick it up, at least know that, where it would seem like a guy that was, because I was in bands and we used to do this, we'd sit there and put the song on and go, okay, and the other guys who had no idea what the song was about would listen to it and go, I think it's in C, you know, and oh, okay, well there seems to be a chord change there, but
Right.
is that true?
Well, it's can go either way. I think it's great if you can read music. That's always a plus. It's a skill. But having a really good ear, sometimes I think that's better. Because then you can just kind of hear anything and know where you are without the music, and that's something. So you just have it with you. It's almost like it's just in you. So
I might
go
still be
for
in
the
I
ear.
might still be in some of those bands if that were the absolute 100% true case.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, practice was kind of tough in those days. Yeah, maybe it's because I felt the guys who didn't have ears. No, that's not true. And I know some of my buddies out there that are still alive and musicians. You know, they'll say, "Hey, wait a minute, you just picked weird songs."
Oh, well, I've heard that about my songs. Like, why do you do that? It's a weird song. Why is that chord progression in your song? It's weird. Well, that's how the song is. I don't know.
Have you had a really embarrassing moment on stage?
Yes, I did. Well, I don't know. I
Okay.
ignored it, but I did have this moment on stage. I was at Pappy and Harriet's,
Uh-huh.
and it was an open mic night, and I was playing. See, Tom was playing bass, and Jennifer was playing violin, and I was in the center with my guitar, and I was singing the song, and all of a sudden the microphone it's just slipping down. And like I'm playing, and I can't do anything, and so I think what I did was I stopped playing, but they knew the song. So I kept singing, they kept playing, and then I erased it. But it was like, there were a lot of comments I could have made about that, but I didn't make any of them.
Yeah.
But that was an
Well, the show must go on.
The show must go on.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So I was just lucky that they were the ones.
Well, it
playing.
wasn't so bad.
Well, what do you consider? I was doing a musical theater piece, and I did have the strap break.
Now
Is that embarrassing?
That works.
Did that work?
Well, yeah, that works. Yeah.
I was still on
Wardrobe malfunctions.
Wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, that
Always were
happens.
planned or not planned.
It was unplanned.
That could be an embarrassing
Just like
situation.
Janet's, it was unplanned. Yeah.
Well,
So that would be, yeah. I haven't fallen off the stage yet.
No,
Knock wood.
not falling off the stage. Didn't get electrocuted.
Not yet.
No, we don't want that to happen either.
No.
Well, we wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you so much for having me on. This was so fun.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely,
fun,
yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry if it seemed a little bit short, but
Well, it got
this is
longer.
one of our first interviews too, by the way.
Oh, so this-
Yeah, and I can sit here and I can just rack your brain with all kinds of personal stuff, but I don't think they want that to happen.
I don't want that to happen.
We'll stick to the music and
Yeah, let's do that.
and the artistry, okay?
Let's do that.
Well, cheers. This
Cheers.
is-
Good morning, Joshua Tree.
Good morning, Joshua Tree. See you later.